Hello guys, welcome to COTech College of Technology. I am Maxwell and this is part 7 of your C# programming with database journey. In our previous lecture, we learned how to delete a record from our database using our C# application. We've already learned how to insert a record into our database using C# application. We've already learned how to update a record. We've done how to delete. And today, in our lesson, you learn how to display the records in a database into a data grid view in our C# application, so that we don't always have to be going to the management studio to check records, but rather everything will be done here. Okay, so to display the record from the database onto the data grid view, what we have to do is create a function to carry out that task for us. So we'll double click on the form. Don't double click on the data grid view, but we'll double click on the form. Double click on the form. Mouse. Right click view code, take you back to the code section where we have our delete, update, and then the rest. And then we'll create a function down here. Say public void, we say load employee records. Load employee records. So in this function, it's where you write our instructions to get the information from the database dataset onto our C# application data grid view or table over here. Okay, so we'll start by saying whenever you want to display an information from the database onto data grid view, these are some important database variables you need. First of all, you need your SQL connection, okay, which contains your connection string, okay. Then you also need over here your SQL command, okay. The command contains your query, okay. You also need data table, as we've discussed earlier. We also need SQL data adapter, we need the binding source, binding source. So these are the 5 things you always need when you are displaying a record from a database onto a data grid view. So here I'll start by saying SQL connection con is equal to new SQL connection. Then over here we need the same thing here, so we'll copy this guy, paste here, terminate, and then we say con.open, open our connection. Then after we have our command, so we say SQL command cmd is equal to new SQL command into bracket. The command holds our query. Now here we are selecting, we are displaying, so we just say select all, after it means all from employee, followed by the connection con. And then after we say SDA SQL data adapter SDA is equal to new SQL data adapter. Create an instance of it. So that now say SDA dot select command is equal to CMD. Then we say SDA dot fill with our data table. Then we have to declare data table dt is equal to new data table. And then after filling with our data table, we add our binding source. So binding source bs is equal to new binding source. So just say bs dot data source is equal to dt, and then we have our data gives you dgv employee dot data source is equal to bs. Then finally sda dot update into bracket dt. So with these few lines of instructions here, the system is going to get the information from data grid view, from the data set in the SQL Server Management System here onto our data grid view over here. So now let's try and see. Now when I click on start to start the application, log in with dummy, and then log in, we realize that our record didn't appear here, though we have one record in our table, but it didn't appear here, and it's because the function we created has not been called. So how do we call the function? So in here, what we are going to do is I'll copy the function name, and then we'll double click on the form. As soon as the form loads, okay, we'll double click on the form, and then we'll paste it here to create a form name underscore load method for me. We'll paste it here. Now also I want the table to refresh as soon as someone saves, so we'll also paste the function right under this. We'll paste it right here and delete to paste it there, and then that's all. When we start our project, we log in with our credentials. Okay, you see we have our record here. Let's try and insert a different one. 1002. We have Felicia T Felicity at yahoo.com. Female, salary 15. And when I click on save, record successful, I click on OK, we have the record here. So we don't always have to get to the database to check, though it has appeared here, but we don't always have to be switching screens and all that. Okay, so now we have our record here as Felicia Inti. So guys, that's all for today. Our advice, you keep on practicing, because after learning this, if you don't practice, you are going to forget whatever we've learned so far. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture. Bye bye.